What's up, family? Welcome back to AYFKM, Are You Fking Kidding Me? The podcast where we talk about what matters, what's real, and what we're actually going to do about it. I'm your host, Victoria Sharp, and today we're talking about economic power. Not the kind you wait for permission to use, not the kind that begs for a seat at somebody else's table. I'm talking about the power you already have, in your wallet, in your choices, and in your presence. Today, I want to introduce you to something we're calling Browse and Bounce, a peaceful, powerful economic action that's about to change the way we show up in these streets. And I do mean literally show up. So grab your notebook, pull up a chair, and let me tell you how we're about to move. Let's start with some truth. Black consumers in America have over $1.6 trillion in buying power. Trillion, with a T. We are the culture. We set the trends. We move markets. Corporations know this. They study us, they market to us, they profit from us. But here's the thing they don't want us to remember. Economic power isn't just about what you buy. It's also about what you don't buy. Think about it. When we threatened a boycott, suddenly there were Juneteenth sales. When we spoke up, suddenly every brand had a Black Lives Matter post. For about 6 weeks. And then what? The Instagram graphics came down. The diversity officers got laid off. The commitments evaporated like they were never real in the first place. We've been making noise, we've been marching, we've been posting, and you know what? That matters. But now it's time to add a new tool to the toolbox, one that's quiet, calm, and impossible to ignore. Browse and Bounce is about showing corporations exactly what it looks like when black dollars pause. When we walk in, browse the aisles, and walk right back out, empty-handed, unbothered, and united. No yelling, no chaos, no confrontation, just calm, coordinated presence. And that presence speaks volumes. All right, let's break down how this works, because this is about strategy, not spectacle. Here's the format. Participants, and that could be you, your friends, your family, your group chat. Choose a day and time to show up at a major retailer. We're talking Target, Walmart, places that benefit heavily from Black consumers, but haven't always shown up for Black communities. You arrive wearing apparel from a Black-owned business. This is important. You're not just making a statement about what you're not spending, you're showing where your dollars should be going. You're walking billboards for Black economic empowerment. You enter the store calmly at a coordinated time. You browse for about 10 to 15 minutes, you look at products, you walk the aisles, you move with intention and peace. And then, you leave. No cart, no purchase, no drama. You gather on the public sidewalk outside the store. That's when the cameras come out. That's when you take your group photo. That's when you post online with hashtags like Browse and Bounce, March No Cart, If Y'all Listened, and #BuyBlackLiveProud. And your caption? Something simple and strong. We showed up, we browsed, we bounced, no cart, no purchase, just power. Now listen, this only works if we stay disciplined. This is not a protest in the traditional sense. This is a visibility campaign. Our power is in our calm, our coordination, and our consistency. So here are the ground rules, and I need you to lock these in. 1. No chanting, yelling, or blocking aisles. Our power is in calm visibility. We don't need to be loud to be seen. 2. Wear a black t-shirt. 3. No direct engagement with store staff beyond normal courtesy. If someone asks if you need help, you can say no, thank you, just browsing. That's it. Keep it polite, keep it moving. 4. No purchases. The whole point is to show what happens when black dollars pause. Walk in full, walk out empty-handed. 5. Stay in pairs or small groups. We're not trying to crowd anyone out or create chaos. We're showing organized, intentional presence. 6. Once you're outside on the public sidewalk, that's your space. That's where you can talk, hold signs, take photos, and gather. Public property means public voice. 7. Stay nonviolent and non-confrontational, always. This is about dignity, power, and principle, not conflict. You might be asking, why browse and bounce? Why now? Because we're tired of performative allyship. We're tired of seeing our dollars used to build wealth for everyone except us. We're tired of watching corporations cash in on Black culture while gutting their DEI departments and turning their backs on equity commitments. Browse and bounce is a reminder, a wake-up call. It says, we see you, we remember what you promised, and we're watching what you do next. This isn't about hating corporations. It's about holding them accountable. It's about reminding them that loyalty is earned, not assumed. And it's about redirecting our energy and our dollars toward businesses that actually reinvest in our communities. Black-owned businesses that understand what it means to build from the ground up. This is pro-Black, this is pro-community, this is pro-empowerment, and it's completely peaceful. We're not protesting people. We're uplifting principles, principles of justice, ownership, and community reinvestment. Here's the beautiful part. Browse and bounce doesn't end when you leave the store. It's just the beginning. After you bounce, make your next purchase at a Black-owned business. Support that brand you're wearing. Buy from the shop that's been holding it down in your neighborhood. Post about it with the same hashtags. Keep the momentum going. Turn visibility into action. Turn presence into power. Turn that pause into a pivot toward ownership, toward community, toward us. And look, I know some people might say, Victoria, is this really going to change anything? And here's what I'll tell you. Every movement starts with a step. Every shift starts with a choice. And every corporation pays attention when the money moves, or stops moving. So yes, this matters. Your presence matters. Your dollars matter. And your willingness to stand, or in this case, browse and bounce together with your people, that matters most of all. Family, it's time. Time to show up, time to be seen, time to move with power, peace, and purpose. Coordinate with your crew. Wear your Black-owned brands. Browse with intention. Bounce with pride. And let the world see what Black economic power looks like when we move as one. I'm Victoria Sharp. This is AYFKM. And remember, if y'all had listened, we wouldn't have to show you. Now let's bounce.